everyone, welcome to another video. So I'm really sorry that I haven't made a video in a long time, but I've been, really busy both mentally and physically, but I'll get into that at the end of the video, I guess. So this video was inspired by a dream, like so many of my videos actually. It's kind of funny, and if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, then you know what dream that is, because I always post about my dreams on Twitter. So I'm Sammy Bunny 23 on Twitter, not Raw Sammy. Sammy Bunny 23, whatever. In the dream, I was beheaded by like this dictator, and I was randomly, for no apparent reason, seemingly ordered to be beheaded. So I was beheaded, and I was fully conscious at the time, and it was very sloppily done. It was like, just, they cut off half, and then I was still like conscious, and it really hurt. So it wasn't like a clean blow or anything that you would get from a guillotine. It was just by a person hacking at me. So anyway, the sad thing is that that dream was probably inspired by real events, because there are so many beheadings going on. Whenever I read the news, it'll be like journalist beheaded or children being beheaded, and this woman was beheaded. Yeah, so like people are being beheaded in the Middle East, and I read this one woman, she got beheaded by her coworker. So I'm gonna kind of start a conversation with you guys about whether people can be evil or not, because someone said on my Facebook that people aren't evil. They're like, you can't say someone's evil, it's too complex in that, or whatever. But I don't think it is. I think some people are evil, and they should be recognized as being evil. I don't think you should try and sugarcoat it and say that, oh, they had a bad home life, or they've been brainwashed, or blah, 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 blah. I think that at the very core of their being, these people are evil. They're morally bankrupt. They don't have morality. They don't have a conscience. And, yeah. So I agree that, like, Disney movie villains, there's some gray area, and, you can dress up as them for Halloween, and it's totally cute. I'm sure Scar and Jafar had some, jealousy issues. There's some gray area sometimes. And, people in interviews who play these characters, actors that in interviews, if they play these characters, they'll be like, oh, I loved my character, he was so cool, and all this stuff, even if they were a villain. But there's a certain tipping point to where an actor is gonna be like, I fucking hated myself when I was in that character's shoes, because there was no gray areas. The character was actually evil. And at this tipping point is when shit gets real, as in reality. In reality, some people are truly evil. I know it's against like Anne Frank's beliefs, and maybe yours, but personally I think it's important to identify that those who commit crimes against humanity, such as beheading innocent people, are evil. Their beliefs are evil, their thoughts are evil, and their being is evil. My kitten is not evil, she's very sweet. I think there's posts on Tumblr where it's like, my faith in humanity has been restored because there's all these people doing amazing things. Like, I think those posts are important because, people need to realize that there are good people and there are bad people. And it's pretty simple. And I want to make clear that you can't just go around calling your worst enemy at work or school evil unless they've actually committed crimes against humanity. And I take that as meaning like they've lost all sense of humaneness and trace of morality. They have zero respect for the lives of innocent people. So the Dudleys from Harry Potter, they're not evil. They were still just human. Voldemort, yeah. Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones, she was just kind of an asshole. King Joffrey, yeah, he was pretty evil. So, and in the real world, most unfortunately, there are people who are truly and utterly evil. And I hope none of those people are watching this. And if you are, I want you to know that good always prevails in the end. So, fuck you. Okay. On that note, if you want to listen to Harry Potter or Game of Thrones, go to audibletrial.com/rawsammy and get a free audiobook, because Audible is awesome and Audible restores my faith in humanity. And I have been using Audible for years and years and years, and I have a subscription to them, and it's fucking amazing. I'm so cultured because I've read all of these, you know, books and stuff on Audible, and whenever I had like a textbook that I didn't really want to read, I would get it on Audible instead. My kitten, she's so cute. I just finished A Feast for Crows, and now I'm reading A Dance with Dragons, A Song of Ice and Fire. So I've been reading all of the Game of Thrones books on Audible, listening to all of the Game of Thrones books on Audible, so I know what's going to happen, and it's crazy. Oh, kitten! She just attacked my back. And yeah, I have like a Learning Japanese book. I have The Great Gatsby, which I finished, and it has like a little thing on it when you finished it. And yeah, a Scott Fitzgerald book, some philosophy books, a book for class, one of my favorite books, more Game of Thrones books, The Hobbit, one of my other favorite books. So yeah, if you want to try it out before you buy a subscription, then the link is below. So I hope you guys have a really awesome day, and feel free to comment below if you think people are truly evil, or if you know you should sympathize with them because they're troubled. Oh, poor them. They're just troubled. Tear. Some people are really, truly evil. My kitten is having so much fun. So I did also want to tell you guys, this is like a cat video and a normal video. This is a cat video and a people video. But I really wanted to also tell you guys why I've been away for so long. I started my internship from some miracle. I got an internship, and which I needed to do before I graduate, and it's going okay. It's going okay. Sometimes I like it, and then other times I don't. So sometimes I'm like really bored. But I used to be going like from 9 to 4, so it was like a normal working person's schedule pretty much. I was working 7 hours a day, but now I'm like cutting back on my hours because we were going a little bit too quickly. So I only have to be at work at 10 a.m. now, so I can get enough sleep. Oh, thank God. I'm not a morning person, so I pretty much was going to work every day with like the hair that I slept in and like no makeup, and then I put my makeup on like once I got to work. It looked pretty terrible. I just not a morning person. And I know that's like an excuse or something, but seriously, like no. Anyways, so I hope you guys have a really awesome day. Once I get $300 on my Patreon, I'm gonna get like a nicer camera. It was $500, but I was like, I'm never gonna get $500 and I really want a new camera. So I've like saved up a little bit from the last time. And I think I'm like $2 away. So if you become a patron, I have another feed where you get to see videos and get my podcasts that you can't hear or see anywhere else. So I think it's a pretty good deal for $1 a month. So if you can spare $1 or not, I don't know. But so it sounds like I'm a panhandler, but I'm really not. I'm doing this so I can make better videos. I'm not a panhandler. I'm doing it for you guys. Seriously though. So yeah, go ahead and leave your comments and stuff. And follow me on Twitter, because I talk about my dreams that I have and other random stuff. So you'll keep updated with my life for the most part if you follow me on Twitter. I post on Twitter more than I post on Facebook. So if you don't have a Twitter, you should make one and follow me because I am so special. So that is the end of this video and I'm back. So I'm going to try and make a video every weekend. I'm so busy during the week, but you know, I have weekends free most of the time. Sometimes I do have to work on the weekend. Like I've had to work on Saturdays and Sundays, so I hate working 9 to 5 or 9 to 4. I don't care about like money and recognition. I'd rather just work at like, you know, a health food store making like $10 an hour and making my own hours, which would be like from noon to 8 or something. Anyways, so yeah, I don't want a 9 to 5 job. Just don't. Anyways, so I hope you guys have a really awesome day. And did I say that like a million times? Okay, so yeah, that's the end of this video, and I will see you in the next video. So, bye!